Anderson. David. Innocent. Back to Pastor Anderson. And that's Pastor. And Andreno is a struggle. Andreno, Pastor with a little bit of confusion there. Sends it back to Xavier. Commando. Cornelius Favor. And that's Anderson. There's a whole, I feel like Pastor just, picked an injury there and we'll have to be on pause. That's a continuation of the whole thing. That's David. And Victory. Still checking out who he's going to send the ball to, but then that's it. Hey, it would have been a mistake. And Cornelius Favor with the defense there. And Xavier. And that's a good play. Anderson, oh no, it couldn't work well. And that's Innocent with the ball. He's going to show some skill there. And Pastor is good. Coming in to, fight for the ball. And thank God, sends it along. And that's David. And Samson. Whoa! That's a foul! Y'all just fouled Palmer! That's Shadrach. And Shadrach is just returning from a major, injury. And because today is his first day training along since winning the Abia Fest Sport Festival. And then today is the first day he's training with the people. And so he just, pick an injury right now. I feel like it's a foul. I'm actually looking forward to take the free kick. Let's see how it goes. And we have a surprise. Number one is at the goalpost. And he'll be doing justice. He really complained he had a pick injury in the previous game. So today we feel like he's going to make it. And he did. Inoma takes it, and that's Shadrach with the header, but it's quite out. And then he's kick Ambrose Chukuma. We are going to use Ambrose so far. Thank God, and that's it. Emmanuel Mares forwards it up to James. Oh no, he's been intercepted. Cornelius Favor with a good defense there. And yes, that's Ezekiel and Palmer. Oh no! Y'all can see that skill there. And that's Pastor. Pastor, is it gonna count? No! Andreno goes for the rescue. And there's Anderson. Anderson also looking out to check if he's got a teammate coming in. And then he forwards it in. And Shadrach returns back. Is that a struggle? Oh, the struggle. And Ambrose won it. But then Inoma is here to intercept and he says, I'm going to do something. And he did pass it to Commando. And you can see. And it's a good play so far. And the scoreline is still 0. No goal yet. And no attempt. Except that of Shadrach. And now you can see the skill there displayed. And that is the work of a perfect striker. Just coming in after a brief moment of injury. That's a throw-in. And that's a throw-in well taken. And the ball is now with David. Can he make it count? Looking forward to go ahead. He strikes. Oh no! It's a goal! What a goal! Goal, David! David! Oh my God, that's a goal! First goal! And back to the center of the pitch. Shadrach feels so bad, but there's nothing we can do. And that's a change of goalkeeper. Yeah, Mares sends it up to David. And Mares again. Look forward, and then that was a kind of stupid play, but it quite did not go well. And Shadrach, Andreno, and sends it up for Ezekiel over there. But Chidi is actually there to, contest. And Chidi has been amazing. I told you, and that's promise. But Shadrach was in. And Norma! Number one says no. Number one stopped it. And that's it. Can I try? And that's Shadrach! And that is a goal! A goal! Equalizer! Shadrach! And that's Shadrach with an equalizer! Whoa! Walk of a perfect finisher. And that's a kick. And now the scoreline is 1-1. Let's see if they can roll it up into a win. Just started. Chinaga's Dream Delight. That's Samson. And number one says, I'm out of the goalpost. I want to do something right now. Can he do it? Oh no, it's a skill. It's a skill. Goal! Oh no! Andrino missed it. Should have been a second goal so far. It's a goal kick. Sends it to Ambrose. And Ambrose forwards it again now. But it's intercepted by Shadrach. And then Shadrach is going to find his feet. And Andrino waiting for a perfect chance, but is it going to show up? No. And that's it. He misses it. He misses it. And look at it. It's a kind of attack between themselves. And it's been cleared out by James. But Shadrach comes in and he strikes. But this time around, he made it over the bar. Made it over the bar. Goal kick. That's a goal kick. We'll go again. And yeah, I told you that Shadrach is a perfect finisher, a best striker. He's good with skills too, and he's got that pace. And yeah, you go. Freestyle by the number one. Number one. It's a goal kick. And now we have an official referee that's going to separate the whole fight. He's got a whistle and then we officially kick it off. That's the start. Ambrose. And then we have a new sub, Akachuku. And Akachuku with the ball. Akachuku actually trying to find himself. You see, I feel like the pressure is high on him because boy has not been coming in for training as usual. And Anderson sends it up to Commando. Save you! And David is in for attack. And Cornelius Favor says I'm going to clear it out. Oh no. And David is now running in like a one that's playing in the middle. Saves it up for David. And David is there trying to see if he can level it up. About that is a roll miss by James. That should have been a header. And the goalkeeper clears it out. It's funny, but actually that's risky. And Pastor says I'm going to take care of this. Sends it to Anderson. And Anderson is actually trying to find his way, looking out for a teammate. And match turns up innocent. And then he's wasted a lot of time trying to find a teammate, and then Pastor sends it back again. But David is actually on him. I can save your place. He did clear it out. And that's it. Whoa. And the goalkeeper clears it with bounce. And that's James. Oh, Anderson stops it, but James comes in again. James. No, he's trying to find his feet. Looking out for a teammate. Can he find one? Oh, he's overpowered by David, but that is a rough play so far. With a free kick, so far is a kind of quick touch. And then it goes on. Pastor, a huge attack by Mares. And that's Cornelius' Favor. Sends it to Xavier, Commando. And under Andrino with the ball right now. Can he do a skill there or two? And then Anderson, he lost it and he wanted to draw back. And he sends it up. Andrino, yeah, that's Norma. Sends it up long. Can he get it? No, it's out. It's a goal kick. And the ball is now with the number one, the goalkeeper, Miracle, and he sends it out to Ambrose. And that's a risky game so far because it's a kind of a delay. And then he strikes it out. But David, he assisted the ball. And that's Mares. Mares sends it out. And then that was, an interceptor. Anderson! And Anderson is actually looking for a teammate. Sends it out. Ambrose says no. I am a defender. And Akachuku, can he make it count? Oh yeah, that's it. A little bit of a display there. Sends it and he acquired the ball. Mares with the ball. And that is it with Mares. But Shadrach came through and then sends it to Ezekiel. But Delight is actually delighted to do a defending work there. And that is a delighted job. Y'all can see, it's a throw. That is a throwing, and his ball with a Chidi, the Wonder Kid, and he sends it out. But it's intercepted by Pastor, and David sends it out, but it's cleared out by Samson. And Mane sends it to James, and James is now with the ball. He sends it to the post. Oh no, Foster was quick on that. Sends it out to Savior. Savior to Cornelius Favor. And Favor sends it out to Pastor. Pastor with a touch to Ezekiel. But the ball is not with Ezekiel yet. And they're like, yo, Mares. But then James was nowhere to be found. And Victory clears it out. Oh yes, that's a good chest down. And the ball is with David. And he's gonna try his best to Akachuku there. Oh no, that's a misconception of the game. He should have gone, but then he's out. And Rhino with a good control there. And that's what we mean by when we have a good control, ball control. I'm going to give it 100%. Oh no! And there was no whistle. And so the referee says, play on. And Anderson doing a wonderful job there. And Rhino shut up. Oh no! Oh no! Ezekiel says it. He's trying to find his feet. Oh no, he sends it out to Victory. And Victory sends it in, but it's blocked there, and then another attack. Anderson sends it out. It was easy for the goalkeeper. He sends it out for a contention. And there is Inoma. Clears it out by David. And Chidi do the ball control. Sends it to James. And James looking out for a teammate. And then he clears it, he sends it back again. I think that was it. He made a good pass there, and Chidi with the ball. But the Giant was too much for him, he couldn't pass. And the Giant sends it out to Shedrack with a good skills there. Oh no! And that's it. It was intercepted. I think that was and then they still have the ball in possession. And Shedrack is just one of the crazy strikers you can see so far. Ezekiel, and he missed. And then that ball gets the guy begging. He was trying to beg for a lifestyle. And that's it. Inoma with the ball now sends it out to Pastor. And Pastor, he just did a shade out there and sends it out to Andreno, who's been in position. And Andreno sends it out to Anderson. Anderson back to Andreno. And that's a good combo. Yes, can he make it count? Oh, can he make it count? Can he make it count? Oh, intercepted. And the ball is now with the captain. Captain finding a way to send it out, and Anderson there, and Captain doing a little bit of juggling, but he's, taking Andrino with Pastor, and it's been cleared out by thank God. And Inoma with the ball there in the midfield. So I'm trying to do something here. I think this is it. And this is one of the best times I'm having so far, because it's not been so good in the last times we've been playing. And that's Maris. Maris didn't ball. Horsepower, pushing it, and pushing it alongside with his left foot, because man is good with the left, and clears it, and Inoma, and that's it. Pastor with a skill there, looking out for a teammate, and sends it out long, but Delight had that one, and it's intercepted, but then, yeah, he sends it out, and that's a bounce by James. Sends it again to Chidi. And Chidi running to get the ball. And that's Chidi with the ball. Man is good with the left. And that's Chidi. Oh.
Keep it again.
And that's Inoma. Chidi comes in. But Innocent says no. I'm going to handle this carefully. And that's it. Shedrack with the ball now. And Shedrack with a skill there. Pastor. He missed it. But he tried to get back, gain the position. And then Anderson sends it out to Andreno. And Andreno comes in real quick to get it. Andreno with the ball. And then tests the post. And that's a goal! We missed it. It was a close shave. But then it's a corner. Kick. And then Anderson with it. Strikes. But it was too weak. That it get rejected back. And then Anderson again. And Andreno. And then it's been called for to be an offside. And that's it. David with a good speed there. And then David finds in his man. But Ambrose came in. He did a good clearance there. Throw is better, but then David comes in to assist. But Anderson says throw is better. And then that's David. He gives the ball inside, and that's thank God. And thank God says, I'm thanking God because it's with Maris now. Maris sends it up to Joel, but then the ball has been sent back by the goalkeeper. And there's been a kind of contention there, trying to find his feet. Inoma, David, and then that's Shadrach going in for it. But then Chidi sends it out. And then the ball is with Emmanuel Maris, and then he was hoping that Chidi could get it so quick, but then that ball is intercepted by Victory. But that is a dual one so far. Thank God sends it in, and that's it. Can he make it count? Can he make it count? He's trying to find a perfect fix, and that's a goal! David made it, and that is the second goal. A brace for David! David! David with the man for the job. And when I say I know I'm a man. And so far the scoreline is now 2-1. And David coming in with a brace for the green. And then Shadrach will go for the orange. And here we go again. Let's see if there can be an equalizer or if it's going to be a straight win. And that's it. A contention, Anderson with it, and Anderson looking up for a teammate, still trying to find his feet and get some, but Inoma say I can help you out, and he sends it out long, and then that's an interception by two defenders teaming up to defend just one guy, because they know it's dangerous. But then that is it. The ball is now in possession with the orange, but a struggle there. Y'all can see how it feels. And that's the ball with Shadrach now, trying to find a way to send it out to a teammate. And he sends it. He says, I can send it. And so far, so good. It's been a corner. And y'all could see the stun that is. Man got so pinned to the point that he never knew it would have been a deflection, but then it turned out to be a corner kick. And that's Anderson. But Shadrach says I can help out. So the corner is going to be taken by Shadrach, while Anderson is going to contest for a place in a header. And there we go. He kicks it out. And then number one says I'm taking it mid-air. And he did. And the ball with Chidi. Chidi trying to find a way. He sends it out long. And either Joan, James. But the Savior says no. And Pastor. Inoma doing some wonderful work there. Oh no. And that's it with David. And David sends it out. Anderson. But it's out. Ambrose clears it. And Pastor would have done his keeper. He wasn't in. And that's James with the clearance. And they are waiting for a rebound. But that's a foul. And Innocent. Oh yes, that's a good play. But then a good contention. And the ball is out. Andrano couldn't get it. And then that's a throw by Ambrose. Sends it out. And David, but Inoma turns in to kick the ball out again to the throw-in. Let's see what's going on. For the record's sake, the goal is still 2-1. And that's Inoma. And Anderson sends it in. And Drano, he would have made it, but then it was too late. And that's Ambrose. And then Anderson is here. Anderson is here! And that's it. He clears it out to Maris. Maris, oh no. That was blown against them. It was a rough play so far. It's been counted as a foul, and that's a free kick. Maris up again. He's going to take the free kick. He sends it out. We hope that he's going to get to someone, and he did. And that's David. And that's a corner. It was so close that we all thought it was going to get into the net. And that's a corner taken by Maris himself. He sends it in.
Yes, that is.
And that's a clearance.
Adriano is going there.
Adriano with the ball. Adriano sends it out to Inoma. And Innocent with the ball now. He did a really good ball. His Ambrose says no. But then he, won back the draw. That's Savior. Maris was hot on him, but Marcy managed to get it out. And that's Andrano. Andrano is not able to get it out, and Savior is contesting. But Innocent says, I can help her, and then he comes in, and then he says it out, and Nassim sends it up. But number one says, I can get it. And that's Chidi. Thank God. Back again to Chidi. And that is David. But it's cleared up by D-Light. And that's David. That's David pushing it ahead. David with a... He tried it out. But nope. That was so far.